to the background that we came from. We weren't very rich, we weren't born with a silver spoon in the mouth. He could not complete the surgery. So it was a desire of my father as well as my mother that I should be a surgeon and be a heart specialist, somewhat like Dr. Chris Barnard. So when I got involved in the field of Daawa in 1996, initially I used to give 2 hours a day. So when I asked my mother that would you want me to become like Dr. Christian Barnard or like Sheikh Ahmed Deedat? And she, being my mother, she gave a witty reply and she said, I want you to become both Dr. Chris Barnard as well as Sheikh Deedat. But now, just a year back, when I asked her that, Mummy, would you want me to become Dr. Chris Barnard or Sheikh Ahmed Deedat? She said, I can sacrifice 1,000 Chris Barnard for one Sheikh Deedat.
Allahu Akbar.
And that's how I got involved in the field of Dawah with the help of my family. Later on it became 50% medical practice and 50% Dawah in 1996. And approximately that time, with the support of my family members, I completely left my profession and got full-time involved in the field of Dawah. And as Brother Yusuf told you, that during childhood I was a stammerer. Every second sentence when I used to speak, I used to stammer. If you would have asked me what's my name, I would say my name is Zakir. That was me. If I had to dream, a person can dream anything in his dream. He's free. It doesn't have to be logical. Even in my dream, I could have dreamt of becoming the best surgeon in the world. I could have dreamt. But speaking in front of 25 people, I could never dream in the wildest of my dreams. I could not have dreamt of speaking in front of 25 people. But alhamdulillah, what I am today, what a little bit I am, is because of Uncle Ahmed Deedat. And today by Allah's grace, alhamdulillah, summa alhamdulillah, I'm speaking in front of thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, and the largest gathering I've addressed is 1 million people. 1 million people! Who could dream speaking in front of 1 million people? The gathering that you see in the Hajj in Arafat, about 2.5 million people. As Uncle always says in his talk, Allah promises in Surah Ankabut, chapter 29, verse number 69, that if you strive in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will open up His pathways for you. And today I have realized the fulfillment of the verse I started my talk with, the verse of the Quran, which is even a favorite verse of Uncle Deedat, which is mentioned in Surah Fussilat, chapter 41, verse number 33. وَمَنْ أَحَسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا قَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. Who is better in speech than one who invites to the way of thy Lord, works righteousness and says, I'm the first to bow the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm a Muslim. The reason I wanted to become a medical doctor was to serve humanity. It wasn't to earn money. And here I found a profession which is far superior to being a medical doctor. Medical doctor is a good profession. It's supposed to be one of the highest in society. But being a Daaee, speaking and calling people to the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is far more superior. And that's how I sacrificed my profession. And believe me, wallah, today I realize we did it for Allah's sake. But the honor that Allah gives you, even if I would have been the best surgeon in the world, the honor that I get now, wallah, I doubt I would have got when I traveled throughout the world. We never did it for honor, we never did it for fame, but Allah has His ways. At this young age of 35, at this young age, meeting ministers, meeting kings who care for any doctor. In the panel there are hundreds of doctors. But alhamdulillah, when you strive in the way of Allah, Allah opens up pathways. And even you are here today. And the honor that I've got from Sheikh Deedat, it's one of the highest honor. I believe I have got several trophies, alhamdulillah, which sheikhs have given. And when uncle gave this message to me and said that it should be on the plaque, I was after Yusuf Bhai, and even Yusuf Katrada was involved in making the plaque. That when will I get this plaque? Because I left immediately. Because this is wallah, alhamdulillah, it is the highest award that I've received. And whatever I am today, believe me, if it hadn't been for Uncle Deedat, I would have been in the surgery, doing some operation. It is because of him that I am here today. And not only has he changed my life in this world, inshallah, it will even be benefit for my akhirah. Uncle Deedat has changed thousands of people's lives in the world. I've met several hundred who have told me personally. But as far as I am concerned, he has completely changed my full life. Every hour of my life, every second. And now when I keep on traveling different parts of the world, I realize there are people, as Allah says, that people whisper in your ears and they withdraw in Surah Nas. And there are people who now say, the style of Deedat, it's too militant. It's too attacking. That's not the way you should do it. Wallah, as far as Daaee is concerned, I don't think there is anyone in the world who knows Uncle Deedat better than me. Not even his own begotten son, Yusuf. Yes, he may be knowing Uncle overall better than me. Auntie may be knowing Uncle better than me overall. But as far as Daaee is concerned, because I'm in his shoes now, in his shoes means I'm giving talks, and what he has done for the Muslim Ummah, there are people who criticize him, and I listen to them patiently. That's the style of a Daaee. I'm a debater. I listen to them who criticize Deedat. I let them vomit out all the poison they have. That's my style. And then I clarify the misconception. And they say that the style of Deedat, non-Muslims are put off. They will never accept Islam. I tell them, even if I agree with you for sake of argument, I tell them that what the full Muslim Ummah in this century, all the scholars put together, what they could not do, this single man has taken the full Christendom alone. Wallah. And I mean it. All the Muslim scholars put together, what Uncle Ahmed Deedat has done to the Christendom, all the Muslim ulamas put together could not do. You may be aware that the Zuma Institute, which happens to be one of the most famous institutes to train Christian missionaries, they have a special department only on Deedat. And I say that what he has done for the Muslim Ummah, he has inspired thousands of Muslim youngsters. I'm one of them. He has prevented thousands of Muslim youngsters from going across the fence, going away from Islam. Only by making these thousands and hundreds of thousands of youngsters preventing to go away from Islam, that itself is sufficient.